Morena, everyone. Hey, I thought I was in Southside. Morena, everyone. All right. Okay, we've got a little scared doggy here. It's her first time on stage, so bear with us. You got it? Okie dokie. How cool has this morning been? King's secretly fangirl. Hopefully I get to get an autograph later, like some of you in the audience. And the music and the filmmaking. How cool is that? I love music and movies. I don't do anything as cool as music and movies. But I will be talking to you today about my professional tennis career and some of the things that I learned while I was playing tennis. So to start off, this is my whānau. Hang on, how do I use this thing? There we go. This one here, that's my mum when she was a baby. And that's her pig that they used to look after. That's my nana, and she'd already had 12 children by the time she had this photo. And that photo was taken over in Raro, because that's where my mum and them were born. And then they came over here on a boat and met my dad and fell in love. And ta-da! This is my house in Grey Lynn. And that's my first car when I was a teenager, which I thought was pretty cool when I got that. I actually bought it myself, and then it broke down a week later, so do your homework. These are my fur babies, unlike my real baby, which will come later this year. This is Dum Dum. He's a lion. And this, who we have here on stage today, this is Bonnie and Clyde. So you might be wondering what I'm doing with dogs up here on stage, but we actually take them around to a lot of schools with us to teach technology. Because for me, technology is life, right? It's everywhere in everything we do. So we'll show you some tricks later. So here's my tennis career. Like I said, I played professional. I played for New Zealand. I played for the Cook Islands as well. So up on the screen, we'll go back. I think I can go back some way. There we go. This one here, this is the Commonwealth Games in India in 2010. That was the opening ceremony. And that's me at the front having a grand old time, even though prior to that we were sitting out the back where all the athletes sit, similar to this. So you can imagine we've got all the top athletes in the world, and it was super hot, and there was no cold water. And that's all I remember about this opening ceremony. But it was really amazing, actually. This one in the middle, that's when we actually played at the Pacific Games in the Cook Islands, and we got some medals. So yeah, to all my raras in the room. Anyone in here? Yeah. So I played tennis. I started when I was really, really young. I was about 8. Yeah, and the main reason I went and played tennis was because the coaching was free, and Mum was like, cool, there's free babysitting. So, big ups to our parents that love us. So I started when I was 8, and by the age of 10, I was playing for New Zealand. We used to travel around the world and do all sorts of crazy things. We'd have chauffeurs and hotels and people to do my washing. So I went out and I lived this life, right, when I was on the professionals tour. But then when I came back to Auckland, and actually shout out to Manurewa, because I grew up on Jellicoe Road. Anyone from Manurewa in the room? Yeah. Shout out to Jellicoe Park. There's a tennis club there. We used to go down and play there all the time. And also my mum, another shout out to Sylvia Park School over here somewhere. Yeah. So my mum is actually a teacher at Sylvia Park School at the moment. She also taught at places like Green Meadows Intermediate. I don't know if you're in the house. Maybe not. Yeah. She also taught, I went to Manurewa West Primary School. I don't know if you're in the house. Anyone? Or Manurewa High School? Maybe. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time growing up around here, and my cousins, they still live down on Jellicoe Road in Manurewa. So that was my journey, right? I went from hanging out around here in South Mall down the road to going out and traveling in America and Germany and France and all over the place playing tennis for New Zealand. Yeah, but I still love coming back to Southside and Grey Lynn. So, do we have any 10 or 11-year-olds in the house? 10 or 11, put your hand up. 2 hands. Yes. Lots of you. All right, so when I was 10, That makes me sound old, but anyway, when I was 10, like I said, I was already playing for New Zealand. So I'm just going to talk about some of the things that I learned along my journey. Now, this was what I did for tennis, but it might be completely different for you. You might like gaming, you might like TikToking, you might like, who knows, yeah? But who in here of our 10 and 11-year-olds or anyone else has or knows how to set a goal for themselves? Yeah, awesome, good skill. What about who here does something every single day towards that goal? Every single day, yeah? So let me give you an example. When I was 10 and 11, right, I would go and run up Mount Eden and go for runs all by myself just because I had a goal to be world number 1 in tennis. Yeah, every single day. Didn't matter if my friends were watching movies or going to play whatever sport. I stayed focused, and every single day I worked towards my goal. Technology is the same. Any goal is the same. Yeah, every single day. What about our 12 and 13-year-olds? Where you at? All right. Oh yes, a few of you. Cool. So by then, when I was 13, we'll go back to my lovely mother again, I actually flew over to America by myself and played tennis over there for 3 months. So I booked my flights, I raised the money, I planned my trip, and I did all these things. So again, lots of different skills. Even at your age, at 12 and 13, I was already starting to do it. So that just goes to show that if me, someone that was hanging out down in Jellicoe Park not that long ago, can do it, so can you guys, yeah? I would have gone to Manukau, but I didn't have enough bus money to get there. What about 14 and 15 or older? Surely, lots of you in here. So by this age, all right, I was, like I said, still playing for New Zealand, still traveling around the world, but I also had my own business. And my business was teaching people how to play tennis. So I used the things that I was good at to make money. So have a think about that. Have you got some skills or some knowledge or things that you can teach other people to help you earn money and move along your journey towards your goals? So how did I go from tennis to technology? It's pretty random and there's not really any connection. But what I did notice is if you look around you, look everywhere, in your house, in your schools, technology is everywhere, right? Like I was saying, we'll talk about that with the dogs soon. Phones, laptops, computers, everything. I noticed that that was happening and I thought, jeepers, there's something to this. If everyone's using it and everyone's got a device, I want to learn more about it. So for me, it was as simple as looking around at the world around me and going, actually, everyone's using this stuff. What's it all about? And when I first started, I didn't even know how to plug a laptop in, right? I barely even knew how to use Facebook. So that just goes to show again that it doesn't matter where you're going or what you're aiming towards. You can literally pick it, right? And if you want to put in the work, you'll be able to get there. So now, more for the teachers, now I run my own software company, well actually educational technology company. It's called KidsCoin. All right, so first of all, I developed an app which taught children like you guys all around New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, and America and India about money. Who likes money? Yeah. It's not that important, but it's up there with breathing. So we run KidsCoin. We also run some STEM workshops, with these guys over here a part of, and they'll introduce themselves soon. And then for the high school students, we run a program called 3BF. All right, this one here. So what we do with 3BF is we actually employ young people and we pay them to learn about technology and prepare for their careers and jobs in tech. Yeah? So there might even be people in this audience who are doing 3BF, I'm not sure. Yeah? But for the teachers, hit us up if you want us to come in. So this is in Raro, some kids doing our programs. Here's Sylvia Park School. And these are some of our kids here in the early days of Kids Coin. And then up here, some of our girls teaching robotics. Yeah, because girls do robotics too. Can everyone see this all right? You just go, yeah. Yeah. What I wanted to talk about in this slide, see these little waka all over the place? Yeah. And see how all of them have got a different line to the destination. And then some of them have to go past some wind, some have to go past some rocks. Some have to think about, I think that's a whale, let's call it a whale. Yeah, but all of these pathways look different, right? And you think about our ancestors when they got in their waka and they came to New Zealand, all of their paths look completely different. Now, for every single one of you in this room, you have your own waka with your whānau and your friends, all part of it, and your own journey, which is going to look completely different to the person next to you, even if they are your good friend. Yeah, so this basically for me sums up what it looks like to get into technology. You don't know where you're going to start, but if you keep going day by day, you're going to end up there, yeah? And put your goal in place. Where are we at? So, doesn't matter if you like coding or making software. Doesn't matter if you like films, making videos, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Making music or playing games. The cool thing about tech is it's everywhere, yeah? Couple of things here, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the stars of our show, right? So girls, would you like to introduce yourself on the mic? Yeah? We actually only just got these guys to come up this morning, so we'll see how we go. Yeah. Over to you. Yeah, introduce yourselves.
Kia ora, my name is Tasia and I'm from Sylvia Park School. And I am holding Bonnie.
Cool.
What was that, Bonnie? What was that? Bonnie just said that she's really excited to see the robot dog.
Kia ora, ko Peyton tōku ingoa. I also go to Sylvia Park School. And over here I have Clyde. Oh, okay, so Clyde said that he really loves technology. Well, guess what? So do I.
Cool, just put those ones down. All right, now we're going to try this. This is their first time on stage, so let's see how they go. Do you want to stand back? All right, so this is the connection to technology. Do you want to pull it back? So when you go in to do coding, right, or build an algorithm, there's something called giving a computer a command, right? Much like our doggies can be our pretend computers for today, and we're going to give them commands to see if our code is running all right. Okay, hopefully there's no bugs in the system. So, what's a command? Sit? Okay. All right. Let's try our first command with Miss Bonnie. Do you want to put it down? Let's see if our programmers have put this right. Bonnie, come here. Bonnie, sit. Bonnie, sit. Sit. Yay! Okay. What's another command? What's another command? All right, we've got shake. Let's see. Bonnie, sit. Bonnie, shake. Oh, good girl. All right. Okay, so far so good. We'll keep our developers on. All right, what's another one? Okay. Here we go. Let's try this one. Okay, Bonnie, Bonnie, come here. Bonnie, sit. Lie down. Lie down. Roll over. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Okay, come here. Come. Sit. This is my favorite one. Are we ready? So far, so good. No bugs. Bonnie. Bonnie. Kanni, kanni. Kanni, kanni. Bonnie, kanni, kanni. Yay. Good girl. All right. I'll give that to her. Shall we try Clydie? Okay. All right, let's try Clydie. Clydie's kind of relaxed. He's way more chill. Bonnie is quite intense, so let's see. Okay, Clydie, sit. Clyde, come here. Sit. Good boy. All right, let's try and make him roll over. He has trouble with this, but we'll try. Clyde, down. Roll. Roll. Oh, we got a bug. Roll. Roll. Okay, up. Clydie, cunny. Oh. Up. Cunny. Oh, no. Okay, so as you can see, what we just did there is called testing. Yeah? So when you go to make a game or you go to make software, you got to test out what you're doing. So with Bonnie, it all went well. With Clyde, we might need to go back and check our work. It's all right, Clydie. All right, thank you, Peyton. Cool. So, as I was saying, you're right. The journey into tech and technology is everywhere, yeah? We just talked about how our dogs had commands and we need to test and see if it's working or not. It's the same kind of process when you're doing tech, except obviously dogs are quite cute. And up here, just a few key takeaways. Hopefully my kōrero this morning gave you something that you can take home to think about for yourself, to think about for your whānau, and to think about, while you're at school and with your teachers. So thank you for the chance to come and see you guys today. Mei taki māta and enjoy the rest of your day. That's it.